Want to crochet bikini like this or like this? Then keep watching. But before we start, hi, my name is Veronica and on regular basis I am sharing with you with some crochet tips and tricks, and today we are going to crochet all together this beautiful seashell bikini. But before we jump into it, if you don't subscribe me yet, please don't forget to subscribe so then you can keep up with all of my upcoming tutorials. And now let's get started. Okay. So this is my first cap where I just simply fasten off my yarn. Now we are going to join those two together when we will be crocheting in between basically. So what we will do, first we are going to, so where we ended up is with single crochet in our row 12 basically here. So now for the size XS we are going to chain 3, so 1, 2, 3. So now once I chain 3, actually I am going to turn my caps the correct size. So for those who were crocheting with the pearls, super easy, where you have pearls on top. For those who were not crocheting with the pearls, you will see it based on that you were having your front post double crochet up here. So you will have here like the lines, and up here no, you see it looks different. Okay, so make sure that both of the sides are correct. Okay, so once we did our chain 3 on our cap with this size, we are going to, with the correct size facing us, we are going to place slip stitch into our single crochet that we made as the last one, which is right here. Okay, so we are going to, or basically at the end of our row, of our last row, we are going to place slip stitch, okay, to join. Now on this second cap we will turn it like this to make it a little bit easier for us. Okay, so now I am on the second cap and basically I am going to need to slip stitch till the row below. So basically every row counts as a kind of 2 slip stitches. So I am now at the end of the row 12, I need to go at the end of the row 11, so up here. Okay, so I am going to slip stitch 2 times, 1 and 2, to end up basically at the end. Okay, so somewhere here, so it needs to be always aligned with your clusters. Okay, so after I did my slip stitches, I am going to turn my work again like this, and these 2 slip stitches pretend to be our chain 3 basically. So now what we are going to do is we are going to make 3 double crochet into the chain 3 that we made. Okay, so first chain, first double crochet, second chain, second double crochet, and third chain, third double crochet. Okay, so now once I made my 3 double crochet, okay, so just give me, just to show you how we are basically, so you can understand which way we are going to crocheting. Up, remove this. So we will be now crocheting from up down, okay, like this. So you need to always make sure when you will be slip stitching down below or joining the, let's say the cap, you need to be at the same row level. Okay, so for example, now we started here as a slip stitch, we slip stitched till the end of the row 11, that's why we need to slip stitch now also down here, so we are at the same level. Okay, so up here, so also at the end of the row 11, so there I am going to make a slip stitch. If you are always not sure if you are at the correct level, just always do it as I did it right now like this. So you need to make sure, so slip stitching somewhere ideally at the end of your last double crochet, so slip stitch right there to join it. And now I can double check if I am on the up, if I'm on the correct size, and basically yes. So now what I need to do, in the row 3, before I start my row 3, I need to go up here. Okay, I need to make 2 slip stitches up here, so I will end up right here. Okay, so I will a little bit turn it like this so it's easier for me. So 1 slip stitch and second slip stitch, double checking if I am correct. Yes, this is where I want to be. And now I am going to make, so I'm going to turn my work a little bit so then I can see my stitches, because these are my stitches where I was making 3 double crochet. Into my first stitch I am going to make increase. Okay, increase means 2 double crochet. Okay, so first double crochet, second double crochet. Into the middle one I'm going to make just one double crochet, one double crochet, and into my last stitch I am going to make increase, so 2 double crochet. Always at the beginning and at the end we are going to make increase. And now I need to again slip stitch, so I need to slip stitch. So this was the row where I ended, so now I should go to the row up here. Okay, up and slip stitch, double check if we are on the right path, especially from the beginning. Okay, and if you're making it first time, just be double checking, because what happened to me, I messed up when I was doing it first time, of course. Let me just hide it somewhere here so then you see it. Yep. So, and you see we are on the right track. Okay, so now I am going to slip stitch up here and then up here and then up here, so always down below. So now I'm going to now I'm going to slip stitch 2 times down below right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to turn my work, and again into the stitches I am going to place at the beginning, and so now I have 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at the beginning of my double crochet, so in my first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I am going to place increase. Okay, so 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Then in my next 3 stitches I'm going to make just double crochet, so 1, 2 and 3, and in my last double crochet I'm going to make increase. Okay, and now I am going to slip stitch basically 2 below, so this is where I slip stitch last time, so I am going to 1 and 2 below, and I'm going to slip stitch there. Okay, now I am going to again at the beginning of the row, this was my row 1, 2, 3, 4, so I am going to now slip stitch down below again 2 and this is exactly the way you are going to continue all the way. So in the next row you are going to again slip stitch, so always at the beginning you are going to 2 slip stitches down, this is our instead of chain 3, then you are going to in the first stitch and in the last stitch you are going to make increase, so 2 double crochet, and in the between you are going to make just 1 double crochet and slip stitching again, slip stitch 2 down below and again slip stitch 2 down below, and this way. And basically our 3 double crochet, so this was our row 2, this is our row 3, this is our row 4, and this is our row 5. So we are going this way down below till the row 11. Okay, so we are going to continue that way till the row 11, and I will meet you at the end of the row 11 to show you what to do next. Okay, so this is how your work should look like. Before I will start, as I already mentioned, each row represents 2 slip stitches, kind of. Okay, so we ended up at the end of the row 12, at the end of the row, at the beginning of the row 2, so I have this is my second row of the cup, and this is my row 1 of the cup, right? So, and basically what I need to do is, I need to somehow get to this side. So how I will do it is, I will slip stitch through till I am here. What I should do is, and as I mentioned, 2 slip stitches represents 1 row, so I should go till the beginning of the row 3. this is my row 1, this is my row 2, and this is my row 3. So I should go till here, which would mean 2 slip stitches here, 2 slip stitches here, 1 slip stitch in the middle, 2 slip stitches, 2 slip stitches, and 2 slip stitches. So all together 11 slip stitches. So let's do it together, okay? So 1, 2, I'm at the beginning of my first row, 3 and 4, 1 slip stitch in the middle, 5, now I am in the row 1 from the other side, 6, 7, going to my second row, 8, 9, okay, so I am now at the end of my second row, and now I want to go to my third row, which is here, so somewhere here, 10 and 11, okay, so now I am on the other side. So now what I will do, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now I am going to turn my work, and I am going to make, in those 11 slip stitches, I am going to make 11 double crochet. It doesn't necessarily need to be in those slip stitches, but basically you just need to make 11 double crochet till you are where you started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 in the middle, 8, 9, 10 and 11 somewhere here, okay? You see that you are already at your first, basically now it looks like normal stitches, normal double crochet. So you should end up with 19. So now we will make 19 double crochet, and so basically now I am on the other side, basically of the cap, on the second cap, where I need to place the same amount as I placed at the other side. So I will place 11 double crochet. So basically you made 11 double crochet here, 11 here, and 19 what you had in the middle, okay? And now we are more or less at the same level. So we have our basically bottom part done. So up here you can make however, whatever amount you wish. I am ending exactly right here. I am not adding nothing more. You are not fastening off. What we are going to do now is this side right here. So how we will do it? So we will turn our work, come on, like this, okay? And as I mentioned, every row is 2 double crochet or 2 stitches in general, okay? Represents 2 stitches in general. So what we are going to do is we are now going to place for each of the row that we had in our cap before, besides the last one, we will place kind of 2 double crochet. What does it mean? So I am going to first chain 3, okay, 1, 2 and 3. And now I am going to place my first 2 double crochet into this row that we made together, okay? So 1 double crochet and second somewhere here. Basically it doesn't matter how or when you, in which place exactly you will place them. You just need to make sure that you are kind of following the same logic when it comes to the count, okay? So now this was for this row. And we were crocheting here till the row 3. So now as of row 4, we are going to place basically 2 double crochets. So this was my 1, up, and another 2. So basically all the way you are crocheting till the end of your row, of your last row that you had 12. So till here, okay? So I will meet you there. If you have been following that style, you should have 18 stitches right now, and we are going to place our 19th stitch basically at the end of our row, okay? So like this, okay? So now we have 19 double crochet all together. So what we are going to do now, we are going to chain 3, turn our work, and as of now in each row we are going to be decreasing at the beginning and at the end, okay? So now I am going to make a decrease, so I am going to make 2 double crochet together, so making only half part of the double crochet, yarning over, going into the next stitch, doing again only the first 2 loops, and now all 3 loops together. And now this is my decrease. Then I am going to continue double crocheting till my last 2 double crochets, in my last 2 stitches, and there I am going to decrease as well. So I will meet you at the end. Now when you are at your last 2 stitches, we are going to make a decrease again, so making only half part of the double crochet with the first stitch, yarning over, going into the next stitch, firstly making the first part of the double crochet and second. Now I'm going to chain 3, turn my work, and repeat exactly these same steps, okay? So you are going to all the time decreasing at the beginning, decreasing at the end, and just simply double crocheting in between till you have 5 stitches, okay? So I will meet you once you have 5 stitches only. Okay, so now this is how your work should look like when you are ending up for the row. Till the row 5, till you have 5 stitches, so actually it should be till the row 8 if you count. And so this is how your work should look like, okay? And now, as of now, we are just going to simply make all the time only simple double crochet all the time. So basically I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and in each of the stitch, so 5 double crochet all together, I will be making every single time. So this is my second, third, fourth and fifth. I'm going to chain 3, turn my work, and again. And this is exactly basically how I am going to continue crocheting all the way till the end, till you have your desired length of your strap that you will be basically tying it at the end, at the back. So for the size XS, it should be approximately till the row 60. So you have really enough space, but also it depends. So basically, if you're crocheting with the same yarn like me, maybe you would need less row because the yarn is really, really stretchy. So it really depends what are your, let's say, preferences when it comes to how much you need for basically tying up your bikinis. So this is basically what you will do exactly the same way. So once you are done your one part, you will fasten off, cut the yarn, and then at the second part, basically, and the second size, you will just start with placing your yarn right here and doing exactly the same amount like we did. So it should be for the size XS, we did 19 double crochet all together, and then decreasing slowly till you have 5 stitches, and basically crocheting the same amount, okay? So then when it comes to the crocheting, you are done, okay? After you done your other side, what you will do is you need to place the cups there, okay? So, well, I highly recommend to place cups because right now it doesn't look so nice. Of course, your body can form it very easily because once you will place there something, it will form nicely. But the purpose of this is to have a cup because you should sew it on, so then it's also like stretching, so it's nicer. I will show it to you here. So then it's more visible, like the stitches and the size and the style. Let me a little bit zoom it out. So then basically once it is on cap, you know, you really see it through, and it's making really the style, the size and everything. So I recommend to now sew the cap. So actually no, before you sew the cap, you will make a cord. How to make a cord you can see up here in the corner. How to make a cord. So actually what I am using a cord machine for making my cords, but you can crochet your cords. And we will be placing the cords, which I recommend because then it's not visible from the inside. Before you sew your cap on your bra, you will first sew your cord onto the cap on this side right here, okay? If you have a sewing machine, I highly recommend using sewing machine because then you are making 100% sure that it's really holding and basically it's really holding. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can do it with, what you will do in your cap, you will make a holes and basically you will sew it with the same yarn you were crocheting, okay? So simple as that. But before you sew your cap, sew your straps there because then it's really hidden and you don't see from where the straps is coming, okay? So first make a cord. You will need 4 of them, okay? Because you need to basically tighten them up like this, okay? So it's making kind of a little triangle there. It's I like really this style. Plus on top it's holding your braid much easier and simpler, so you don't need to worry about basically something showing off. And once you place your cords on the caps, you will then sew the caps on your bra. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If so, please don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you would like to see crochet this kind of style in different sizes, don't forget the pattern is down below. Until next time, happy crocheting!